If you are hearing this sound, you know it must be Tuesday night and you are watching the biggest shit show the internet can possibly serve up. That's right, it's the Dumpster Fire, starring yours truly, 5pointsVids and some other guy.
Just a hobo they find on the street, nothing too serious there.
Yeah. So we had a very interesting week, culminating with the Giants losing on some ref ball, of course. The Steelers saved their season.
They got really lucky.
Yeah.
They really did. Indy gifted them 16 points. 13.
Yeah, they basically just gifted them the whole game, right down to the last play.
Yep.
Completely happened. We had a cat run on the field. I see you.
Most interesting part of that Monday Night Football game?
That game was like having a tooth be extracted from your anus. Like, that's how.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a little graphic.
Oh. Yeah. It was ugly. Ugly. College football, not many good games this week, but Alabama LSU is coming up. Hopefully you guys Snapchatted that. And yeah, so everything's underway, man. It feels like a weird time though, but I cannot believe we're already in week 10 of the NFL.
Can't believe we're already in November.
Yeah,
that's the way I see it.
Yeah. All right, let me turn off this music. People are asking to see my ugliness. There it is.
Uh-oh, here we go.
There's my ugly face. Thank you, everyone that says that we're awesome. We have you fooled completely. All right. What I have, we're going to do the tier list. Now, I did something a little different this week, right? Since we've passed the midweek point or midway point of the season, now instead of being the Miami Dolphins, the sadness level, those teams have hope. Now, speaking of that,
fucking
they did win
Jets.
a game. Yeah. So now we have the tank off. So that's the top tier, right? We flipped everything. Now they're on the top. Then we have your Super Bowl contenders. Who gives a fuck about them? Division, wild card, and then purgatory, which is just hell.
Just, season canceled or factory of sadness. Or
There's nothing. Like, you're not good enough to get in the playoffs, and you're not bad enough to get a high draft pick. You're in hell. So we're doing things a little different. But I want to make it clear that the tank offs are at the top level now. Because there's only a couple teams.
I like your thinking.
There's some serious contender. Like, the Jets completely pulled a power move on the Dolphins. Did they not?
Yes, they did. Because the Jets are the Jets. They are terrible.
They flipped the script on them like you wouldn't believe. By the way, I love. Oh, you can't hear the song in the background, but
I can hear a little bit of it, but not much.
It's that football theme from NFL films. When they're showing like a bunch of bloopers and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, why don't you start with like the first 3 snapper chats, because I can't read the first one as usual.
Will do. We start tonight with Zachary Harden for $2. Cam Newton is a unit lost. Drink recommendation. I would recommend the bitter taste of a wasted career. Cam Newton is probably done in Carolina.
Oh, that hurts.
It does. They killed him.
They Andrew Lucked him. That's what they
Pretty
did.
much.
No wonder he didn't die for that ball in the Super Bowl. He was like, if I do that, I'm going to end my career now in the Super Bowl. But kind of, though, that might have been the end of him.
I don't know if it'll be the end of him. He'll probably try somewhere else, but it may look really ugly if he doesn't recover.
Doesn't have the Cam. What's Cam's game, right? Being
Cam's
big.
Newton's like half mobility, half arm.
He's also big as shit, and he used to truck people when he had to get out there in space. And they asked him to do it, and he did it to himself a lot of times where he just trucked people, And
well, when you're a rookie or second-year guy out of college, you think you're invincible and want to just kill people.
He did it, too. He fucking did it. All right. There you go. Keep on reading.
That. James Amadei for $5. Is it me, or I can see the final 4 of the NFL already? Patriots, Ravens, Niners, and Saints.
Yeah, the Ravens made a statement.
Mm-hmm.
They said,
They did.
hey, We think that the Super Bowl has to come through Baltimore. I'm not sold on it yet. Not sold on it
I think
yet.
their defense has question marks. If their offense keeps playing like that, they're good.
Patriots can look human throughout a regular season for sure, but when the playoffs come, that's when it counts.
I kind of expected New England to look a little weakish. I mean, you're playing a real team now. You're not playing, garbage like you were playing throughout the first 8 weeks. So, like, I know people say, like, oh, you got to play your bad opponents, but you had a paper soft schedule. And that's not getting any easier. I mean, you're playing Kansas City, Philly, Dallas. I think you play who else? Shoot, I know you play Buffalo again.
Let's see. Oh, did I just... Fuck. Hold on. I accidentally disconnected. Hold on. My fault.
Oh,
I'm coming. Oh, sorry. I accidentally closed my Discord window trying to. Yeah. I'm sure you said some very poignant things.
Not really. I heard like a little sound off. It's like whatever.
You had some new commentary that blew the world's mind and then you forgot about it.
Just blame it on the internet. You're good. I mean, I'm in a different place. I'm house sitting for the week, so.
Oh. You're house sitting.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Remember that dog from the NFL draft vid? I'm dog sitting him.
Ah, there you go. Maybe he won't bark the whole time while Daniel Jones is getting picked.
Maybe it was his warning sign.
Yeah.
That's why I like to
We
see
got to
it.
talk about Daniel Jones a little bit later when we get to that game. All right, Pats have the Eagles, the Cowboys, the Texans, who Deshaun Watson looks like the MVP right now. The Chiefs when Mahomes comes back. They do have the Bengals, Dolphins still left. So the Pats could easily get 10. Pats are guaranteed 10-game winner. And then, but they do have the Bills. So
Bills are weird. I mean, the Bills should have won that game, but they choked it.
They did.
So
they choked it. They choked it.
Let me do one more from James Amadei for 5. Also, we get the famous rivalry of the Dirt versus the Butt Fumble in a special Tank Bowl featuring overpriced tickets and tons of lost hope. That's Tank Bowl 4.
That is. Giants are fucking finished. They're fucking terrible.
You already knew they were going to be finished in the offseason, man.
I knew that, but I had false hope.
Oh, dude, don't worry. The Steelers have nothing but false hope. What do you expect, man?
Yeah, you're 4-4. You're doing better than the Giants. You're not letting go.
We have a 3-game winning streak. I mean, we played a Chargers team that looked awful, the Dolphins, and the Colts that tried to give us away. But you know what? Hey, we're 4-4. We're in the hot. False hope.
When the Steelers fan come back, huh? When does he come back?
We're going to play the Rams this week, and everyone's thinking we're going to kick their ass.
We're going to kick everyone's ass. All right.
Just watch. We probably will.
First game was 49ers Cardinals, where Jimmy G spit some game towards Aaron Andrews there, and I think he got her a little moist. Don't you think? The 49ers definitely in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'd say so. They're the only undefeated team left. And who saw that coming at the beginning of the year?
The road goes through Santa Clara for sure. But where do we put the Cardinals? Are they in the tank offs or purgatory?
They're purgatory.
Yeah. They're not
good.
Because
they've beaten up on bad teams. And the problem is their defense is awful. Kyler Murray, verdict's still out on him.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's better than last year, and that's not saying much.
Yeah, they've already got 3 wins. That's like triple their win total from last year. So.
They're going to pretend that Kingsbury's good.
Well, he did bring Kyler Murray's exact offense to him, So, all right, we got
Short
Jared.
Passes galore.
We got Jared Froman for 5. Welcome to the Dumpster Fire Election Day edition. The one stream of the year where you can mock both athletes and politicians. I went to my elementary school to go vote, and there was only like 2 ballots like really open, and they were for state senate positions, like really nothing.
Yeah, there wasn't much. I think the big one was for like Marcy's Law around here.
Sorry, I was turning off this speaker. Anyways.
It's all right.
Yeah, it was. So I voted, but I didn't really like fuck anything up. You know,
It's a quiet year. I mean, as I said, I mean, unfortunately, I couldn't because I was, out of town. I didn't get to, the place I usually have to go. I'm about like 20 minutes away, and I had to run errands.
20 minutes. Wow.
I had to do the sports ball.
My polling place is literally 2 minutes from my house. Like I could walk there.
As I said, usually I can walk to it, but unfortunately, I'm in the burbs.
The burbs. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and let's not forget Jared Froman. He put some emojis in there. I think that's what a.
Yeah, that's a car, bomb, car, boat, clock. I don't know what that is. Trash
Fireworks.
can.
Yeah.
Fireworks, rocket, and rowing boat, or those beds. I don't know.
Beds.
I can't really read those emojis.
Couches. I think they're casting couches. Mm-hmm. All right. Guy Fawkes Day, everyone. All right, TIE Fighter 94. Now that we are over halfway of the season, who will win the overall Tank Bowl? Well, that's what we're here to discuss. I think
there are a lot of candidates. I mean, with Miami winning this game, it puts it all in flux.
Yes, all in flux. Go flux yourself. All right, I think the lag's over, guys. I think it's stopping now.
Yeah, the lag's probably on YouTube.
YouTube it's all on YouTube.
Does that shit.
I think it's over now. All right.
Is it over?
Jets are gonna fire Gase. That's happening. Plan B.
Fire Gase.
Skateboard company. So glad Miami won it. Helped Atlanta's tank. Yeah, they flipped the script on the Tank Bowl by losing. That was unexpected. I thought when the Jets beat the Cowboys that they were serious about not tanking. Did we lose you now?
Because Sam Darnold's lost his confidence. He has nothing. The Jets defense has been awful without C.J. Mosley. They have no structure. They have no talent. Le'Veon Bell has absolutely no line or anything to supplement him. Darnold has no wide receivers. I mean, Darnold himself made a horrible throw in the red zone. In most cases, you either take the sack, but he turned into an interception.
We saw two safeties in the game too, I think, right? One.
Yep, one on the Dolphins. They tried to knee it and put a safe for the Dolphins, and then the other one was just a bad snap, and Darnold didn't even try to go.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. He was just like, shit.
He's got the Jay Cutler already, man.
Yeah. He's got Jay Cutleritis. Mm-hmm. I see it. All right. Mm-hmm. We had the Texans and the Jaguars from London town, right? It was across the pond. Yes, I think the Texans and the Jaguars, Shahid Khan. The Texans absolutely took a dump right into Gardner Minshew's mustache. He gave him a dirty Sanchez. And now Nick Foles is back, apparently.
Yep. Foles is going to be...
Yeah. So the Texans, I'm going to say, are the division, right?
Yeah, Texans are still division, especially with Indy.
Definitely. And the Jags are probably in the purgatory. They're not.
Yeah, purgatory. They're more false hope than anything. So
yeah, but purgatory now, it's nothing, man. There's no hope. You're not getting in of purgatory. You're not getting out of purgatory. That's what it is. You're not making the playoffs, and you're not getting a high round draft pick. It's hell. It's hell.
Pretty much.
Yeah. It's actual hell, even though purgatory is between hell and whatever, but it's like reverse purgatory.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, it is.
Read some snappers.
I can. Beast of Metal 1989 for 20 bones. Astros, we have one question for you. In fact, it's the same one we had for the Warriors and Jets after they invoked the spirit of the '04 Sharks. How do you not win at home, especially with getting to Game 7 while holding home field? Oh, that's simple. Because A.J. Hinch pulled Zach Greinke way too early. He got a little antsy. Garrett Cole imploded in Game 1. Verlander was not Verlander for either Game 2 or Game 6. And then that's about it.
I thought when they got
You
back,
also when you also leave 40 runners in scoring position, that doesn't do well.
both teams did that though, but in their home parks. You know, maybe they just felt too much pressure to score at their home
I don't
field.
know.
Those are two teams though that were really closely matched up and really
Pretty much. As I said, that's why I didn't buy the odds when Houston was up like 230. It's like people are underestimating Washington's talent. Like they don't have depth, but they have talent.
They were able to avoid their bullpen. Like,
oh yeah, exactly. They were able to keep it minimal.
Yep. Okay.
I mean, it required a lot of guys to have career games, but hey, they did it.
Yep.
Let's go clutch box for €2. Minkah Fitzpatrick is insane. He is pretty good.
Yeah.
And all it really cost was, getting the hell out of Miami.
Yeah, but
he didn't really do this in Miami.
But if Minkah Fitzpatrick was available in the first round next year, would you take him?
If we're top 15 pick, yes.
Absolutely. So
that's what I mean. If it's a top 15 pick, I'll live with it because that's where Minkah was picked.
Yeah. So they didn't do so bad. Bad.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you're worried about. It's, as I said, it was high risk, high reward. So.
Yep.
Jared Froman for 5. My week in review, the Patriots were shown no mercy. The Red Wings were turned into the dead things, and the butt fumble was the worst team this week.
Butt fumble is terrible.
The Jets are garbage. I mean, everyone knew Gase was a terrible hire. I mean, I was laughing hysterically. Like, why would you hire him? That is such a Jets hire. You saw that offseason. You put in a lame duck GM. He threw around all this money. He did all the drafting. Then you fire him in May. Mm-hmm. And then here's Joe Douglas like, here, have a bunch of shit. Have fun. Have this egotistical owner and an asswipe a defensive coordinator. Bye. See ya. Mm-hmm. Have fun. So, yeah, Douglas is in for a lot.
Yeah, I think that's what I was just about to say. That Cat Goomba was that they'll probably go out and hire Mike McCarthy in the offseason.
Dude, McCarthy would have been like less of a Jets hire than Gase.
I don't think McCarthy wanted to go anywhere. Honestly, he was like,
"That wouldn't shock me."
I'll just take.
He seemed like he was checked out.
Yeah. Well, he had battered woman syndrome from Aaron Rodgers just beating him up in the media every week.
Pretty much.
Let's go to another game. Bears and Eagles. The Eagles, surprisingly, they pretty much canceled their season, right? So the Eagles,
they revived it.
Yeah, the Eagles are in wild card contention now. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, damn right we are.
Yes, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Somebody say Eagles. Jumped right in, right on cue.
Pretty much.
Yes, I did.
Yes, you
that
did.
was an interesting game to watch.
I'm going to be right back. I'm going to get a glass of water. You guys talk. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic.
Talk amongst yourselves.
That's right.
Uh-oh. You don't want us to talk amongst yourselves.
God. That's a bad idea.
I think that said a lot more about the Bears, to be completely honest with you. They were pathetic.
And it actually got to the point where the Bears were getting penalized so often, my mother actually said, and I quote, "Okay, now we're starting to benefit from ref ball."
It's the way that it is. Like, you look at the statistics at halftime, Bears had 5 3-and-outs. They had 1 first down all half, 6 punts. They had 24 yards passing, 9 net yards in the first half.
Did you see John Boy's tweet that said they were averaging like 2.3 inches per play or something like that?
Pretty much. That wouldn't surprise me. Like, it's bad. Like, Matt Nagy has absolutely no confidence in Mitch Trubisky. Trubisky is horrible right now. They are not using Tariq Cohen. David Montgomery has talent, but they also underutilize him. All they do is just like screen passes. They do nothing with Allen Robinson or Taylor Gabriel. Like, I think they only had like 2 like good like passing plays, and that's it. Like, literally like 2.
Trubisky's problem is he can't make the plays. Like, I'm sure Nagy is like, all right, call a fucking, a fade route and beat that man coverage. And, He can't do it. So
Nope.
no, it's sad, sad. But
Well, it's wasting a prime year of that defense, especially when they get exhausted. Oh, look, it's a 3-and-out, and now you got to go back onto the field and die.
Yeah, the Bears are in purgatory, by the way. I'm gonna put them right there.
Oh, they're in purgatory now. They went from Super Bowl contenders to purgatory in half a year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I'm not complaining one bit.
Yeah. But the Eagles, they got the job done. But R.I.P. Deshaun Jackson. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a tough loss. I kind of saw it I saw it coming though. Honestly, I didn't think he was going to last that much longer. I think he got rushed out. I know it was his decision, but he was out. He was back too soon.
Yeah.
He was back way too soon.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there you go. You're back in the wild card because it's a 2-team race, Eagles and Cowboys. So there you go. You get a win.
Phew! Finally.
Yep. All right. Thanks for popping in. We'll talk after the show as usual.
You're damn right. And yes, I am having an afterburn tonight.
Okay.
So
put the link in the description.
I am doing that right now.
An afterburn is like,
Boom.
When you let out like a really good fart and then there's like that second one like right behind it. You're just like, yes.
There it is.
I approve. I will talk to you gentlemen after the show.
All right. See ya. Have fun.
All right.
Jared Froman Wings 1-10-1 in the last 10. Time to fire Blashill. Blashill has been a problem since he's gotten there, but they've got more problems than Blashill. But
They've got years of digging left. They've been doing it for years, and now they got to still dig out of it. That's the problem.
Title chasing is killing that. Is finally the good thing. Illich isn't there to watch this team be how it is, but he's probably twisting in his grave. That's what you get when you try to overcome death, right? No one's ever beaten death. Steve L. Do you hear the Chargers want to move to London? No, Dean Spanos shot that down with angry fire.
I'm surprised he actually had some vindication in something. I'm surprisingly shocked by that. Although he did say he wanted to stay in San Diego and then tell them to fuck off and move to LA.
Yeah.
The problem is with London is it wouldn't make sense because you're in the AFC West. You would completely fuck up the divisions.
It's not logistically possible to have a
pretty
team
much
in London.
The only way that, I don't know.
Yeah. No. It's not. You can't. They'd have to
fly and practice before the week, and you'd have 18-hour flights to Kansas City, Denver, and
and
Oakland.
It just
you
wouldn't
couldn't
work.
do that.
They'd have to have some base here in America where they're 4 weeks in London, 4 weeks in America, and it just we're not flipping it's the National Football League, implying the nation of America, not the International Football League. Fuck you. It's not the IFL. We'll play the IFL somewhere else. We don't like other countries in the NFL. That's why there's no more American teams in the Canadian Football League. Even though they did it twice. They used to have Baltimore in Canada. All right. One more from Plan B Skateboarding Company, which is, the morning after skateboard company. Hey guys, I have made it. I have to make a presentation for class about 5 things the Falcons can do to improve. Can I use y'all help? I know number 1 is fire Dan Quinn. Number 2 is get healthy.
I'd probably say overhaul your defensive schemes. I would say number 4 would be to I would say probably, I don't know, health would probably be the offensive line's issue.
Yeah. Maybe, they just cut Matt Bryant, right?
Yeah, find a kicker. If it's your way, why not? And then number 5 would probably be to find help in the secondary.
Yeah, or trade Julio to a real team for assets and
pretty much
treat him with some dignity.
The issue with Atlanta is they've extended a lot of their guys when they should really be blowing it up. So
yeah. I don't know that
What can you do?
if we can help you much right there. I don't know if we're really. You're gonna get an F. Plan B.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, everyone press F in the chat for an actual F. Yep.
No, it's E's. They get E's. No.
Oh, what is E now? N satisfaction.
Well, it's like that's supposed to be F.
Oh.
E is technically. I have always considered it excellence and failure.
Well, that's where there's no F, or that's why there's no it does because E is out of order. A B C D E and F. They skip E. It's A for excellent, B for above average, C for mediocre, D for dingleberries, and F for faggotry. All right.
Mediocre is not nice. It's called average.
Yeah. Average is good enough sometimes, especially at 2 a.m. when you're really drunk. Alex Moreno, what's up? I started worrying about Alex. Who's ready to rock? And then Plan B Skateboard Company. Where do you guys think Cam Newton will end up? My money is on Chicago. That's a good one. Maybe Jacksonville.
I can see Chicago.
Yep.
Tennessee.
Oh yeah. Tennessee.
Probably say maybe I'm trying to think who else really needs like a quarterback. The Jets.
Yeah, the Jets are already abandoning.
That sounds like a Jets thing to do.
Bengals will take him. Maybe Denver would like to bring in another retread.
They would if he was white. John Elway. I don't know if his experience is with tall black quarterbacks. He's more tall white. Cam Newton were white. John Elway would be all over that.
Oh my God, John Elway would probably be jacking right now.
It's like, oh my God, he's tall.
I don't know. Well, John Elway does kind of have to prove he's not racist. He's like, look, I'll buy you all the scarves you want, Cam. Come quarterback this team. That's what.
That's what I thought would happen when he threw all that money at Von Miller.
Well, yeah,
but that's just me.
John Elway's not racist. All right.
I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying he likes tall white.
He does like some tall white boys. Vikings and the Chefs. The Chefs pulled it out. Are they back to being in the Super Bowl conversation? Even without...
I don't know. I have to see them with Mahomes.
Yeah.
So, very close.
Division. Vikings are in wild card now, squarely. Yeah.
I mean, Vikings lost a good game.
They should have won.
You can't really blame that on them. I feel like Cousins was more average than anything, but it was just like the real issue was more on the defense giving up big plays. So
yeah, 93 yards, something. Didn't some guy just go off?
80 yards, Damian Williams.
Yeah, and Tyreek Hill ran faster than him, and everyone was jacking off to that. And I'm like, come on now, the dude's fast. Just because he got to run out in space doesn't mean that he's fucking all that great. All right, read all these Alex Morenos.
I can do. Alex Moreno. 2. How about them Chargers? Aaron is Mr. Rogers now.
Ooh.
35 yards of total passing.
That was a surprise game.
He's talking about, won't you be my neighbor? Won't you be my neighbor? State Farm is there.
My neighbor. Tom Hanks is playing Mr. Rogers. And
he was in Pittsburgh last year filming it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Sounds like a great story. Mr. Rogers, though, when I was a kid, kind of creeped me out, especially that puppet that was like he left it on fire or something. Remember that? There was that one puppet in Mr. Rogers that was somehow kind of burnt or something. I'll show you.
Not sure.
Keep reading while I find.
I know he had like Alex Moreno, Song of the Week, Seek and Destroy by Metallica. We're going old school Metallica.
Yeah.
Like, first album Metallica. Feel like I'm at a Pens game.
Yeah, this motherfucker right here. This dude with the burnt face. Oh, yeah, I know that
Hold
song.
on, it's still waiting for me a little bit
Lady
to
Elaine
load.
Fairchild. Fucking crazy, dude. Like, who made that fucking puppet? You see the AIDS that's
because
on the
it's
screen?
Mr. Rock.
Yeah. I remember seeing that shit. Like, can y'all get I know this is public access, but can you get that motherfucker out of my face? She has leprosy. Like, ugh. All right, anyways.
It's the 60s, though. Plan B Skateboard Company for $5. After the Ravens beat New England the way they did, do you think they can beat San Fran? That's going to be a little tougher.
I don't know, because San Fran's playing currently better defense right now. But I'm going to tell you, you give Belichick the opportunity to look at what you're doing, and he will figure out what's going on.
Exactly.
We'll figure out.
Alex Moreno for 2. Seahawks will decline sharply this half. Don't they have a really tough schedule?
Yeah, they do, but they're the Seahawks, man.
I know they play the Rams again. I think the Niners twice. I think they play the Cards again.
They have the Eagles, Vikings, Niners. That's the next 3. Then the Rams, the Panthers, the Cardinals, who are no slouch, and the 49ers. So they really have a tough schedule coming up.
Oh, that's a brutal schedule coming up, man.
Man, there's only 7 games for them left to play. Holy shit.
Pretty much. They're 6-2, right? So they're having a good start.
Yeah, they are 7-2. 7-2.
See? Yeah, so they're in good position. They win 3 of those games, they got a shot at the playoffs.
Yeah, well, they're better off than the Giants.
Mm-hmm. And Alex Moreno for 5. The Niners shown definite signs of decline against the Cardinals. Seattle was declining as well, but I feel they could break the Niners streak.
Yeah.
Possible. Like, Russell Wilson is a good quarterback. He can do it.
Yeah, those are going to be some tough games. Tough games coming up, man. Like, it's going to be some hard shit going on.
Alex Moreno for 5. Sorry for the gaps in chats. I'm stressing over a test tomorrow. Hey, I'll wish you luck, buddy. Mm-hmm. School sucks. I agree. Also, Steve says hi. Dan was here today. He says hi.
Oh, Dan McGuire says hi to us.
And Steve says hi, too.
Yeah,
what's up, guys?
Manager says hi, who's really powerful man in Alex's life. And Dan McGuire says hi to the dumpster fire. We got to get Dan on the show somehow. We got Chiseled Adonis, so cross that one off the list. And then all this next is Dan McGuire, and I'm sure he has a Discord. I'm positive.
Right. Alex Moreno for 2. Dan says Seahawks are in false hope. I say wild heart.
He's asking him. I can imagine Alex just coming up to him and being like, "Hey, Dan, where do you place the Seahawks?" And he's got our tier maker like printed out. And could you,
Alex Moreno for 2? The West is insanely stacked right now. It's terrifying. It is very stacked.
Yeah, and the Cardinals aren't even bad. You know,
they're not terrible. They're just like below average.
Yep. Just read all of these so we can get through them.
Yep. Alex Moreno for 2. The Black Cat jinxed your Giants. 5.
Oh, no.
Not really. The Giants do that to themselves.
Some guy named Pat Shermer has been doing that. Mm-hmm.
Alex Moreno for 2. Could the Chargers or Bills work in London? Not really.
No.
Why would the Bills move to London? They have an owner who's really passionate about it. Why would they go to London?
No, there's a YouTuber called Wendover Productions, and he did a whole video on why the NFL could not have a team in London. It's really good. He's one of my favorite, like, non-sports.
It's the only thing.
YouTuber.
Moreno for 2. Trubisky is just another Tim Couch.
Number 2 overall pick.
Yeah, and remember, Chicago traded several mid-round picks to move up one position to get him.
Mm-hmm.
That was a bad move at the time, and it's looking even worse now. Alex Moreno for 2. Sudafed and Mountain Dew are a bad combination. Jesus.
Yeah.
Took like a sinus medication with carbonation and caffeine.
Is that Southern California? Is that Southern California college lean? Is that what that is?
Maybe it's their version of Purple Drank.
Mm-hmm. No, it's the new lean.
Allergy meds make me feel like Josh Gordon, lol.
Ooh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's high.
What kind of allergy meds do that? Jesus. I know, like, they get you a little zonked, but, like, not like that.
I think if you take the right combination, like, for me, when I take Benadryl, it just knocks me out. Like, I just fall asleep. And then I wake up, like, after 2 hours of sleeping, like, oh, shit, I'm not tired anymore. And then I can't go back to sleep. It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah, I get that sometimes, too. Alex Moreno for 2. Who is the biggest running back bust of all time?
Ooh, Ron Dane.
Dane wouldn't be back. Kajana Carter, because of his torn ACL, it robbed him of a lot of stuff. Curtis Enos, Blair Thomas.
Ooh, those are a lot of names. Ron Dane was a big bust, and but he wasn't
Trent
a huge
Richardson.
bust. That's unfair. Yeah, Trent Richardson was a bust because he couldn't play.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Blair Thomas
Lawrence
was
Phillips,
also a bust.
yeah.
Couldn't play. Lawrence
Phillips killed it out there.
Literally.
Yes. Eddie Lacy, yeah, he just got fat. He was just like, oh, yeah, fuck.
Lacey was decent until,
He started eating cupcakes.
the fat.
Yes.
He went to feast mode.
Yeah. All right, we got Colts and the Steelers. Steelers, are you in purgatory right now?
I still think false hope, so purgatory with a chance at wild card if they beat the Rams.
Yeah, they got to beat the Rams. But yeah, I'm not ready to take you out of purgatory yet. But
Yeah, the false hope is just consuming me incredibly.
Yeah, you're not in the tank-offs yet either.
Oh, God, no.
No.
I don't know if you can even be in the tank-offs. You don't have a first-round pick.
Yeah. So the Colts, where are they? What's their record?
They're 5-3. So they're wild card.
Yeah, they're still in wild card hunt. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bad loss for them, though, man.
That was bad. It's bad. Bad all around. Can't lose like that. Can't do it. I want winners. All right. Mason Mahoney for $4.99. I was at the game Sunday night, and everything about it reminded me why I love rooting for the Ravens so much. Especially, amazing atmosphere and great win. Yeah, it's great when you win.
Yeah. I mean, that was a good game for them.
Yeah.
Very good game.
It was. That was a statement win. And then Tom Brady dropped an N-word while he was being recorded. Dude, I don't know how he didn't drop an N-word. Have you heard the tape?
No.
Oh. He's like, hey,
I've heard him congratulating Lamar Jackson, but that's it.
Everyone's saying that he didn't say it, but if you listen to it, you're like, whoa, did he just it sounds like he said it, But whatever. Lamar Jackson for Alex Moreno. Lamar Jackson is yet again a running back. Yeah.
He can throw when he needs to.
He is an athletic freak, and he's playing like Michael Vick did, and you can't do it. You can't. When those guys were in their peak, they're unstoppable. Now, the only thing that they haven't done is win a Super Bowl. Russell Wilson maybe is that type of player, but he's really the only one, and it was the defense that did it that year.
Russell Wilson can also throw a decent football.
That's true. Russell Wilson can play from the pocket. Mason Mahoney again. Lamar broke so many Patriot fans around me. LOL. Yeah, the Patriots fans got a dose of reality. It wasn't like they got beat up and were just like, yeah, well, we're still the champs. They got shook. They got shook.
Yep. When you give up 17 unanswered points that quickly, they'll do it.
Yeah. Alex Moreno, $4.99. I'll be your man on the street for the next two big NFC West matchups for the Rams in Arizona and home against Seattle. Two must-win scenarios. God, I hate Seattle. Yeah, I guess,
recency bias for the fan base. I can see that.
Yeah, being a Rams fan.
We thought they were going to be done, but they're not. It sucks.
Alex Moreno again. Fun fact, I visited Foxborough Stadium in summer 2015. Wow. What were you doing? Playing flag football there? An NFL stadium in the summertime is weird because you're like, nothing's going on here.
I mean, like a concert maybe. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, it's either a concert or some like weird stadium tour. All right. Let me ask, again, Alex Moreno for two. Let me ask everyone here an honest question, guys, which he broke up into two snapper chats. Who here actually cares about the WNBA? Show of hands.
I don't think you're going to get anybody to raise your hands here. I mean,
Like
ESPN probably broadcasts it because of an arrangement with the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's so bad that the Caps didn't even remember that the WNBA won a championship. So
the Mystics,
yeah, the Mystics. You don't see Alex Ovechkin partying with the 7 foot tall with Elaine Donna, whatever her name is.
Deladon or
Deladon.
whatever. Yeah, I know it.
Dilly. Yep, everyone in
That'd
the
be
chat
a nice
is saying
name for someone.
Big fat
Elaine
man.
Dilly.
Bring me my night cape. That's a good commercial, by the way. All right. Jets and the Dolphins. The Dolphins pull this one
They
out.
are both tank offs.
Yes,
both
they
tank
are. Jets really flipped the script, and now they are clear contenders. Like, they could get that number 1 overall now.
If
They're
Darnold
so
keeps
bad.
playing as bad as he does, I can definitely see it.
I think the Bengals.
Mosley's going to be out for a while longer. I don't know if
Mhm.
Le'Veon's going to have issues. Apparently, the MRI came back clean. But
Le'Veon doesn't want to play. He's like, fuck this shit. I don't want to waste more carries on this shit team, and they need to trade me to a contender. That's probably what Le'Veon.
apparently, the Steelers thought about trading for him or some shit.
For Le'Veon.
I couldn't buy that. They don't have the cap.
Yeah, that's weird. What if he came back to the Steelers?
I would probably die.
After all the shit you talked. All right. Read some snappers.
Paul Feinstein for $2. Each of you top surprises of the NHL's first month. Probably say Edmonton's probably one, even though I don't think it's sustainable. San Jose being that bad. New Jersey being that bad. I would say probably
Isles being
Islanders.
good.
No, I still thought they'd be around there maybe. I would probably say the Red Wings being as awful as the Senators. I could see that.
I didn't think the
fifth?
Rangers would be this mediocre / bad. I thought
I kind of saw it.
Yeah,
I kind of did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised the Pens aren't in the bottom right now. They're still gutsy and competitive. I was surprised to me. I thought they'd just like die.
Yeah.
They're showing some moxie.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Last night was tough. That was a great game, but it's just tough loss. What can you do?
Yep. All right.
Damn it.
What?
Yeah, it's the tabs that I have open for like super chats and shit.
Okay.
I mean, I just have to scroll back down and there we go. I found it now. Alex Moreno for 2 5s. What happened?
Oh, he means Vid Summit. Vid Summit was out in LA. I was planning on going, but I didn't receive, I had a bunch of money that was owed to me from sponsors, and I didn't get it in time. So when I looked at ticket prices, it wasn't feasible to go. So.
Yeah, it's a problem with everything being out in Cal.
I think one thing I've learned is doing YouTube for a whole year now, how the summertime really just blows for revenue. Like, I think I'm going to manage my money a little bit better.
I hoard whatever I can.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had a weird year in terms of like finance.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of shit I don't want to get into. It's personal, but.
Yeah. Yeah. But did you certainly out earned last year or the last year before you went full time, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm fine. I'm not worried about money. That's not the.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just weird. But
yeah, because you're technically a sole proprietor and this country isn't conducive to small business. So what can you do?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. At least you don't have to insure a family of 4. So keep those Snapchats coming.
I got to get my own insurance. So
yeah,
I had to get that today. So not bad, but
yep. All right.
Alex Moreno. For 5. Anyway, back to work from my boss, Hank Scorpio, Steve. Much love from Claremont, 909 in the house. Wish me luck on my test tomorrow. Wilson sucks.
All right. Yes. Back to work. Tell Dan McGuire I said hi, Alex. Mm-hmm. And Steve.
Want me to keep on going with Mason?
Yeah. Finish out the Masons, and then we're making good time tonight, man. I'm liking it.
Not bad. Mason Mahoney for 5. Anyone else in favor of the strobe lights? While kind of cheesy, it's still pretty cool, and it made the intros even cooler. I feel it's kind of corny. I always notice it when the Yankees do their home runs. It just looks weird.
Yeah, on TV, it looks super weird with the strobe lights, and it ruins the picture because I'm like, look, dude, I don't give a fuck about your strobe lights. I'm watching it on TV. I'm trying to see what's going on. You know?
They can't do the flashing lights in case people have epilepsy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You don't want to send, 80,000.
You don't want to give a couple people into seizures.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that shit. That's a lawsuit.
Yeah. It's true. Damn seizures. Mm-hmm.
And Mason Mahoney for 2. Rest in peace to the Super Ultra Mega Tank Bowl of Week 16. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just going to be the Soul Tank Bowl. We will not be going to Miami.
Yeah, we don't have to fly down to Miami. All right.
I'll have to go to a Christmas party now. This is horrible.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, an ugly sweater party with the girlfriend. Is that what it is?
I don't know. Well, ugly sweater parties usually my mother's side.
Yeah. All right. So the Bills are a wild card. They played the Redskins, beat the living fuck out of them.
Yep.
And
Redskins are tank off.
yeah, they're in the tank offs. Redskins. How many wins do the Skins have? One goddamn
One
win?
and 7.
Yeah, they're
Actually they're 1 and 8. 1 and 8.
They are after that number 1 overall pick. They are,
And they're not even trying. That's why I said like the team that usually wins the tank bowl, one you least expect. Everyone said Miami, but it's always a surprise team. Nobody expected the Bungles to be this bad. Nobody expected the Jets to be this bad. I think there were people who didn't expect the Redskins to be this awful. I mean, I thought the Bungles and Redskins would be like, like 4-12, 5-11, but not like Jesus.
I'll tell you what's concerning about the Redskins. Number one, the Bills was a bad time to start Haskins, but mechanically, he does not look good.
He's not ready. That's the problem.
No, it's not about reading offenses. Like mechanically, he's overthrowing people. He doesn't have like even Lamar Jackson level throwing skills. So
that's why I said he's not ready. I mean, to be fair, I wanted the Giants to pick Josh Allen because I felt like he would have been great as an edge rusher for them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Haskins had a lot of questions about him. He needs the right system. I think he might turn into a Rosen situation.
What I'm saying is something a little bit more dire is that it doesn't matter whether you're making the right reads. If you can't hit the receiver, if you can't put the ball where it belongs, you're just a guy that knows a lot of football that sucks at throwing a football. So that's got to be really concerning if I'm a Redskins fan that he's just not there physically. You know,
that's why I'm thinking he might be Josh Rosen. He might be traded somewhere else to be a backup or get another shot.
Yeah, Rosen is not a starter. Fitzpatrick is humiliating him.
The problem with Rosen is like he doesn't have a system around him, and like it's just fucked him up. Like,
all right, I'll read this Alex Moreno because he's hitting us with some Creed here. Can you take me higher? To a place where 5 don't machines can take me higher. To a place where tree sings Creed.
Oh, right, God, turn. No, I don't want that.
You don't want to sing some Creed?
Let's go there.
Very fun to sing some.
Make our escape. Come on, let's go there. To a stop when you stay. Yeah.
Can you take me higher? There you go. That's the best.
We will officially be on cringe compilations in 24 hours. You're welcome.
All right. Have you seen the movie Between Two Ferns? The movie?
No.
He asked that one actress. He's like, "So you were in the movie? So you were in Creed? How's Scott Staff?" And she's like, "I was in the movie Creed." I think he asked Tiffany Haddish. He's like, "So it says here you used to live in your car. Is that sound as fun, or is that as fun as it sounds, or is there a downside?" So, yeah, great movie. The Squid, congratulations, Miami. Your tank has officially been Fitzpatrick, and Epstein didn't kill himself. Now back to your regulars. I'm loving the Epstein memes, by the way. He was strangled. Mm-hmm.
There's too much superstition.
This is a good one. Mason Mahoney for 2. Nirvana or Pearl Jam?
I'd say Nirvana.
Nirvana, yeah. Nirvana. I like them both. Like Pearl Jam got weird. You know, once Vitology came out, it was they just started sucking really bad. You know, What's the one with 10? 10? That's a great album.
10's pretty good. The second one after that was pretty good. Like it had a raw sound to it. Mm-hmm. After that's like,
yeah, they were. Yeah. Mason Mahoney, are we all in on No Nut November? Yeah, you know, I've not nutted once.
I have lost that bet.
I think I was jacking off as I was tweeting out No Nut November. I was just like, oh yeah, this is like all you losers out there that don't want to nut. Mason Mahoney for $4.99. Thank y'all again for being so great. Now watch them give Cincy their first win next week because that's so Ravens. Nah, man.
As a Steelers fan, I would appreciate that.
Yeah,
please,
but it's
lose to the
not happening. Not happening. Titans, Panthers. Panthers beat the shit out of the Titans. The Tannehill magic is gone. Titans are
purgatory. Very purgatory.
Very much.
Panthers are weird. Like, I don't know if they're wild card or purgatory. They might be purgatory just because of how stacked the NFC is this year.
Yeah, they're purgatory too. I mean, Kyle Allen has led them well, but yeah. It's Cam's not coming back and they've got nothing but, nothing but nothing. Nothing from nothing means nothing. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. All right. Keep it going.
And Mijdio is back for 2. My Heat are dominating. Let's go Heat.
Yeah, they're playing well. Big surprise.
Jimmy Bucket's doing well.
Yeah.
The Suns are doing well.
Yeah, they're like, what, 2 games over 500? Come on.
The Suns are like 5-1 or 5-2.
Really? Come on.
Yeah. Let me double check.
No, I'm checking it now.
Waiting for this damn thing. Suns are 5-2.
Oh my God.
Second in the West.
What kind of world do we live in? And DeAndre Ayton's not even out there, is he?
Yeah, he's suspended 25.
Yep. Well, they'll get him back. The Lakers are playing, and I'm upset about it.
Fuck the Lakers.
Yeah. All right, keep her going.
Fuck that team. Beast of Metal 1989 for 10. Breaking. Miami Dolphins win first game of the season. Opinion. Well done, Dolphins. You've done the unthinkable and fucked your own tank. Incidentally, when does the lull... I need to find some time. Like, I think I want to make that into more of a commentary on just tanking and... Because, like, just saying the Dolphins don't suck, just like it does nothing. It's just like, okay, we beat the ground. I want to give it a... And I want to do the Redskins first because they're disgusting.
I made you too loud. Sorry. 1 second. Don't say anything for the next 2 seconds. Hold on. All right. Now talk.
Okay.
All right.
How about now? We good?
Yeah, you're fine. I just had to adjust some shit. Sometimes you got to move your dick over.
Beast of Metal. Mm-hmm. Yep. Anyways, Beast of Metal 1989 for 20. NASCAR media all hail 2019 Cup champion Denny Hamlin. Hamlin becomes 7th driver of the day to commit same unforced error in Texas race. Rips splitter off an ensuing spin, loses 40 points. NASCAR media, he always chokes. But why?
Chesterfield's own Denny Hamlin, which is about, it's close to where I live. But yeah, he's from the Richmond. Denny Hamlin. Texas. I want to go to a race in Texas. I hear it's fun down there. Could be a fun race.
Might be a little hot in the summer,
Super
but
Speedway
too bad.
There. Yeah, summertime would be hot, but right now is the time to watch a race down there in Texas. Tell you.
Unfortunately, there aren't any races in Texas.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Maybe some dirt races, but that's really about
dirt
it.
Races, because all my exes live in Texas.
Okay, George Strait. Let's go to Dodger of Zion for 5. Gamecocks, Knights, Aggies, and Eagles all won this weekend. Now, if only my moribund Flyers could get something going. At least the Caps are good.
Caps are still good.
Nobody wants the Flyers to win.
Yeah, fuck the Flyers. God damn it. Love you, Dodge, but fuck the Flyers. So.
Oh yeah, fuck the Flyers. Come on, you're in a podcast with a Rangers and a Penguins fan. I was gonna call you fucking Yankee.
Yeah. Oh,
I should be punished for that.
Yeah, you should. Turn yourself off.
Okay.
All right. Shut the fuck up. Call me a Yankees fan. God damn it. All right. Maystone Mahoney. They got rid of the Barclays Center car. Why? Because it was the dumbest fucking thing ever.
It was the greatest thing ever. Shut the fuck up. I loved that car.
You did? You just wanted to.
That was the most relevant part of Barclays Center.
That's true.
What else are you gonna do? The awfully obstructed view on one side of the ice.
That's right. How do you have an arena that you play ice in that's not, or play hockey in that's not built for ice hockey?
Because it's built for basketball.
Yeah, I know.
And the old owners thought it would be a good idea strum up the base in Brooklyn when nobody in Brooklyn gives a shit about the Islanders and your fan base is an hour away by train.
Yeah, well, Brooklyn, they're too busy, taking up social justice cause and drinking lattes. It's too hip for ice hockey in Brooklyn. Same with the Nets.
Brooklyn wasn't bad.
They're not big Nets fans either. It's fucking weird that they have a team in Brooklyn. Weird. All right, Raiders and Lions. Raiders are somehow in contention for a wild card. But
they're still false. So I put them in purgatory for now. But as I said, like I think their lack of a big game changer is going to kill them.
Yeah, can the Lions sneak into the tank off? No, they're in.
No, they're still purgatory. They're 3-4-1.
Yeah,
they are the epitome of purgatory.
They are. They're in hell.
They have a defensive genius as like their head coach, and they have the 31st ranked defense.
Yep.
So you
go ahead.
I was done.
I'll read this next one because it's relevant. Trevor Taormina, can we get Bengal on the dumpster fire? He's been on here before. Every time I ask him now, he's busy. So he's just
he was here like a couple years ago, right?
Yeah,
like a year and a half ago.
First started doing it. He was on my 100,000K face reveal, and
nice.
He used to show up often, but now he's too busy.
It's probably a big shot YouTuber. He's got that.
He's too busy.
That GIF on, and he's become internet famous.
That's right. And he's also too busy rebuilding the Dolphins franchise to come here. Song of the week, again from Trevor Taormina, Chelsea Dagger. Ooh, I don't know that song. Do you know it?
It's the Chicago Bears song, the Blackhawks goal song. It's that. As I said, it's like an earworm that gets really annoying, and I feel like I'm annoyed all the people that are watching this right now.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like a song like an Irishman like listens to while he's beating the fuck out of somebody. Like
I thought it was shipping off to Boston.
Yeah, shipping off to Boston. Oh.
Yep, I thought it was that song.
To find my wooden leg. Your mom's got a kickstand, a peg leg with a kickstand. All right. But Beast of Battle 1989, I still don't like the trade, but seeing Minkah Fitzpatrick affect a 14-point swing was a nice moment. On a related note, is it just me, or was that pass just a shade underthrown on Hoyer's part? Number one, I am shocked that Brian Hoyer is playing football. That's one.
He's like meh. Like if he's in short batches, he'll be okay. If you have to rely on him for a long period, you're in trouble.
He's Matt Schaub from like 5 years ago. Just weird and out there.
All I remember is I forget his name. El Presador bitching about him and Mike Pettin on the Browns 5 years ago.
Yes. El Presador.
Fucking Mike Pettin. Fuck that piece of shit.
18 Brian Huang, or just Brian now because it says for future reference. Call me Brian. 5 points and tree. What do you think of Lamar Jackson, MVP? And is Lamar better than Mike Vick or Randall Cunningham?
Let's pump the brakes. I love Lamar Jackson, but he's got to get a bit more of a track record before he's in comparison with those two. Michael Vick also had a cannon of an arm. He just could never be accurate.
I was watching Board Films today, Joseph Vincent, and he was doing a mishmash of some Mike Vick highlights. Mike Vick was an absolute freak. And Lamar is not on that level yet. And so is
Randall. It's a shame he could never throw accurately, but I mean, he has the electricity of it.
And Randall could throw the deep ball like nobody else, dude. Like Randall
punted like an 80-yard punt once or some shit.
Like that. He was a freak. David Benjamin for $5. That cat spent more time in MetLife's end zone than the Jets have all season. They can't even beat the Dolphins. Come on now. Yep. Black Cat was the highlight of my evening because I very frustratingly watched the Giants get the living shit kicked out of them by the Cowboys, who they've lost like 10 games in a row too now.
And it was worse because you guys were doing well in the beginning. You were up 12-3. You thought you had some hope.
Yep. And then just like that, they blew that lead and
Daniel Jones has a turnover problem.
He's
starting to develop into Jameis. in that regard.
Yeah, he doesn't have. Well, Eli Manning fumbled a lot in the beginning. He doesn't have the deep arm like Eli does.
He's more of a safe guy. He seems more like an Alex Smith to me, which I don't know if that's going to get you to a Super Bowl.
Ooh, that's a bad comparison.
Bad comparison. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Not like that's a poor comparison. It's just bad to be compared to Alex Smith. I'm not saying that was a bad comparison against you personally.
I mean, I'm not saying Alex Smith is a bad quarterback. I mean, he has a high floor and a low ceiling. Like that's what he is.
High floor and a low ceiling. Seems like every girl that liked me was like that. Seahawks and Buccaneers. Seahawks
are wild card.
Wild card, yeah, because they got trouble with
the
Niners, and the Buccaneers are in purgatory.
Yep, they definitely in purgatory. They're in fringe tank off category.
Yeah, they're almost there, but not quite. They
have the resume. They lost to the Giants in Daniel Jones's first game. They've had some really ugly games filled with turnovers. They just need a couple more of those. They'll be in tank off.
Yeah. By next week, if they lose next week, I don't know. There's too many 0-win, 1-win teams right now in these tank offs. You know, it's I don't know if we have room for two-win teams, but they're almost there. They've lost 4 straight for sure. All right, you on 2.0.
2.0 for 5 for both Tree and 5 points. Any plans for videos about the upcoming Olympics or its biggest failures?
I have some stuff for the Olympics.
I do not. I just don't know enough about the Olympics, but 5 points would be your man in that regard.
I'm going to do like Olympic stadiums, like what happened to these Olympic stadiums, something like that. All right.
Ben Steele for 2. I would have ended it all if the Birds blew that lead.
Yeah,
Which birds? The Eagles,
the Ravens,
or the Ravens?
You know what? You usually refer to the Eagles as the Birds, right?
Yeah, I usually do Eagles as Birds.
Falcons.
That would make sense because the Bears kind of were coming back because the Eagles' offense didn't do that much.
Yeah. You knew that the Ravens were going to win that game pretty early, actually.
Yeah.
Yep. They just came out fierce. They came out fierce. Go Birds! Sorry.
2.0 for 2. Falcons just need to tank while Koo does parkour. I don't know.
Young Wei Koo or Young Ho Koo, my man. Or as Tom Brady would say, my kryptonite.
He's the legend of the Atlanta Legends, man. He's a goat.
What's up, my
He's trying to get that AAF crowd to come to the games.
That's right. Now I can say the code word now. I can think of clever ways around your cultural appropriation. All right. Keep her going.
The WV1 for 2. Mike T for $10. Always enjoy the videos, even the video gamer tree. Why can't NFL wide receivers or running backs wear single digit?
Single digit is weird. Didn't Keyshawn wear 19 or something? But
yeah, they usually wear like the teen numbers. I don't know.
Yeah, you can wear in the teens because you're a swing position, right? But yeah, they can't wear
single digits. Those are usually for kickers, punters, and quarterbacks.
Yeah, I don't know what. I guess that's why it is. I could do that video. That's like a free video. Hold on, let me write that down.
That sounds like a sponsorship for Manscaped.
That's not a bad one right there. Hold on. I'm going to take a picture of it, and then I'll give you credit if I make that into a movie.
I'll keep going while you do that. YOLO Swaggins for 5. My Bungles are finally embracing a rebuild. Onward to 0-16. Let's draft a quality QB and protect him with an O-line. Oh, wait, we extended Bobby Hart.
The Bengals are so fucking bad. The problem with the Bengals is they didn't really even think of a backup plan for Andy Dalton. Like, you haven't even addressed that. You're like, fuck, we got to fire Marvin Lewis first.
They have unproven Andy Dalton and Ryan Finley. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah. All right, read one more from...
All right. Craig Skiff for 10. What's up, boys? Love the show. Thank you, brother. Just 2 days till I fly to Baltimore for AEW Full Gear this weekend. With Oakland's schedule left, can the Raiders potentially make the playoffs at 10-6? Cheers.
everything is possible.
Mm-hmm.
Just like everything.
I mean,
is
let's
awesome.
put it this way: nobody anticipated the Dolphins beating the Jets.
No.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
Anything is
Nobody saw
possible
that.
in this new age NFL.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm 50-50 on that. You see where we have them. We still have them in purgatory. But I'm going to tell you, guess what? The Raiders have the Bears first round pick, and it's going to look like a pretty good one right now.
Yeah, that's sad because I mean I expected the Bears to be deep in the playoffs, but they've had an awful year.
Yeah, ever since that double doink, Gruden's looked pretty fucking smart.
Not even Gruden. It's like Matt Nagy's lost his fucking mind.
Yeah, it's true. Well, when you hire Matt Nagy.
Well, I was never a fan of him because he was the guy who called the plays in the second half of, the Titans-Chiefs game where they blew it and had 61 yards of total offense.
Mm-hmm. All right.
That was my, red flag.
This next game, Broncos-Browns. The Broncos effectively ended the playoff.
The Browns are fucking trash. I don't want to hear a fucking word about the Browns.
Yeah.
That was infuriating even for me, who is like a rival of the Browns. Like, that was embarrassing, degrading, and absolutely epitomized everything that's fucking wrong with that team. You have a safety going into Mike Mitchell syndrome, talking shit, calling people crackers on Twitter. You have OBJ and Jarvis Landry talking about, worried about their fucking cleats. When Jarvis Landry can't catch a fucking ball, OBJ's bitching about not getting the ball. You're not playing Nick Chubb. Baker Mayfield looks like he's fucking broken. He looks like a pedophile in his press conferences now. Freddie Kitchens, I feel like he's more interested in the 24 double deep dive into a bag of chips. And then you have, I don't know, whatever the fuck your offensive line is.
Right. And then you have
What
Myles Garrett continually fucking committing roughing the passer penalties.
That's the entire defense. They're either going offsides, roughing the passer, or false starts every time.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
That's why I said they were boomer bust. And right now they are the Brownsiest Browning to have ever been browned.
And they're not even
the under.
The worst part about it is they're not even in the tank-offs. They have nothing to
They are purgatory.
Yeah.
I mean, Jimmy Haslam's going to start ripping heads off. I bet I wouldn't be surprised if they fire Dorsey too, because this is Jimmy Haslam.
Yeah. It's sad. Cleveland, and their season is just fucking canceled, man. It's canceled. It's done.
They're dead to me.
Yeah. This reminds me of when
Cleveland's literally broken now. I mean, for all the shit they talked in the summer.
Oh my God. This reminds me of that season when Philly picked up Nnamdi Asomugha.
The dream team.
Yeah.
But even then they were still 8-8 or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
This team's not finishing 8-8. This team is not going to do it. So, yep.
They have an easy schedule, but dude, if you can't beat a cakewalk opponent like the Broncos starting a first start quarterback, you're done.
Brandon Allen did look good. He made some NFL throws. I'll say that. All right, Jerome Giorlando. I'm disheartened. Just pure disappointment of 0-14 Tank Bowl not being a reality anymore. It was all I had left in this NFL season to anticipate, and it's all gone. Yep. Just like my dignity.
Yeah, it's fucking horrible.
Tuesday.
Yep.
Every Tuesday at 8 p.m., my dignity is just, it's gone. Ace Ken Shader, California, $5. So you guys heard about there being discussion in the NFL of having the Chargers move to London? No, it's not happening. It's not.
They better not move to London. It would be a stupid move on top of a stupid move.
Do your British accent.
Ah, charming, lovely. Yes, I indubitably believe that I do not give a flying patoot about the NFL. Now, if you excuse me, I have a nice tea time with a Mr. Guy Fawkes.
Yes, I'm going to use my
Yes.
I'm going to read this in my London accent. Frank McMahon. My British accent isn't so great, Didn't get my 36-ounce ribeye in Pitt, but the game experience was second to none. I sound more Australian, Best away stadium I've been to as a Colts fan so far. Next up, Houston. I want to go to Houston. I want to go to NRG.
Houston would be a nice one. Pittsburgh Stadium's kind of mediocre.
I want
it's okay, but it's not eh.
Yeah. I want to check out Nerg Stadium.
Yeah, we saw AT&T, the shrine to Jerry Jones. So
that was amazing. Was it not amazing?
That was a nice stadium.
I thought it was weird.
I mean, being in a suite for the first time, that was everything.
It's like, dude, wow,
you get stuff here? Holy shit.
The thing I loved about the suite was not only did they have a fridge that was full of Tito's vodka that I just drank the entire time, but they had a bathroom like right there. Like you didn't have to go piss in a trough. Yes, like you could shut the door and you could even drop a hot deuce if you wanted to. And
it spoils you. Like, I mean, even in New Orleans, like, right. Even though, like,
and then on top of that, like you just go and you walk by Mike Korzemba and you're just like, oh, hey, that's Mike Korzemba, like in the booth. And then RDC World is in there and those guys are fucking hilarious. And then, you know, Josh Horton is in the booth and like MMG is there. And then you sit down and KTO and Flemlo are like on either side of you. You know, it's fucking, that was awesome, dude. That was dope.
Yeah, mostly just like NBA 2K guys. I'm like, who the hell are these?
Yeah, I only wish that Perna and say like Drew Morris was there and maybe RBT. That would have.
Well, I mean, you can get some stuff like that'll happen sometime. Yeah. You know that, man.
That someday. Maybe we'll all go to the Super Bowl one year. You know, on someone else's dime.
We'll see. We'll have plans. We'll figure it out.
Yes, I'll read this last one. Nicholas Leahy for $10. Thank you, Nicholas. Does Dan Snyder need to go so the Redskins can rebuild? He is not going fucking anywhere.
But he won't.
Bruce Allen needs to go. That's who needs to go.
Bruce Allen won't go. Bruce Allen should have gone 5 years ago, and he's still not.
I'll tell you, the culture is damn good. Mm-hmm. He will not go gently.
He's swallowing all those Bud Lights.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He will not go gently into that good night.
Just look at Trent Williams.
Yeah.
Medical staff doesn't even notice that it's fucking cancer.
He failed his physical.
No wonder why he's pissed.
Right. He failed his physical because he put his helmet on. And he's like, do you see the cancer that's on my fucking head?
They cut it off. It's just the incision still hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. He was
apparently they caught it when it would have been weeks before it would have spread to his skull.
Yeah. They fucked up. The medical staff was incredulous that it could have been cancer, and now he has cancer. Fucking dumbasses. Mm-hmm. All right, Ravens and Patriots. I guess the question is, are the Ravens in Super Bowl contention, or are they more like...
that's tough, because they've had back-to-back good weeks. Remember, they beat Seattle in a convincing fashion.
I'm going to put them by division now, but if they win one more game, just one more game...
I agree. I think they're fringe Super Bowl right now.
They are fringe Super Bowl. Fringe Super Bowl. And the Patriots are
still Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
I mean, that said more about Baltimore than New England.
You don't fucking piss off Bill Belichick. The Belichicks will get it together. The Brady chicks will get it together. They'll get it together. God damn it.
They'll revive. They'll pull some bullshit. We're good.
Read some snappers.
Beast of Metal 1989 for 10. Remember when the great question of our time was whether the best QB from round 1 of the 2018 draft was Mayfield, Darnold, Allen, or Rosen? And then we found the correct answer was Lamar Jackson. Yeah. I don't know if any of those four are any good. Like, I mean, I feel like Mayfield would work better if he's in a system with structure. Like, Darnold looks like he's lost. Josh Allen has huge issues that he's just either not doing or can't develop from. And Rosen just looks destroyed.
Baker's making bad reads, man. He had Odell Beckham streaking down the sideline, and he was looking at Jarvis, you know. Both those guys aptly wore clown shoes for cleats.
As I said, I feel like Baker needs like a legit system or like, you know, something with structure, not the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
The Browns aren't giving that to him.
Yeah.
And he's not developing.
Odell's making the Giants look kind of smart right now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, dude, with Odell's antics and like them not even throwing it to him, that'll make it easy for anyone.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Keep it going.
Sad Frisbee for 5. I had to fly out of Baltimore last Sunday proudly wearing my Steeler jersey. I was promptly flipped off a couple times upon arrival. Good times.
Hey, that's
I'm not shocked.
Yeah.
Just remind them of 2009, that AFC Championship game where we destroyed their spirits and everything's good.
Yeah.
I was at that game. That was a good game.
Was that the greatest game?
One of the greatest football games I've ever been to, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Aiden C 97 for $10 Canadian. Good to be super chatting again. The NFL is making me happy to watch the sport after years of not watching. So, yay.
So he chooses this year, the year of the ref, to start watching.
The
again.
year of the bullshit.
Yeah.
2017 was the year of the catch. 2018 was the year of roughing the passer. This year is the year of what the fuck is a football?
Right. It's just flags everywhere. This is the year of the laundromat for all the flags that have touched dirt this year. Like, just
the dry cleaning bill came back, and they're trying to make up for it.
Mm-hmm. They're selling lots of Tide this year for all the laundry
Retro
that's on the field.
Retro Tecmo for 10. Been a fan a couple of years. Love y'all's content. Keep up the good work. Thanks, brother.
Yep.
Sean Pinkerton for 269. Jets named their MVP Slimer from Ghostbusters.
269. Nice.
He ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Yeah.
Although Sam Darnold maybe. I don't know about him, but I don't think he's afraid of no ghosts.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. But I know who to call. Uh-huh. All right, let's do this last
Ogre
game.
McFarland.
Oh yeah. Ghostbusters. Let's do this last game. Cowboys and Giants, and the Cowboys
are still division,
yeah, and the Giants
are they tank off, or are they still purgatory?
Let me look at their schedule. Hold on, I'm gonna look at their schedule. They're 2-7. They're okay. So they get the Jets. They've got to be able to beat the Jets, right? And that'll take them out of the tank offs. And then they get the Redskins one more time, so that they'll probably win.
Yeah,
they're
still
games.
purgatory.
Yeah, they're purgatory. They're gonna. Yeah. Where's the Chargers-Packers game? Did we skip that one?
Chargers-Packers? Yeah, I think we skipped that one.
Yeah, my bad.
Well, I'll do a few super chats and then we'll get to it. Give me 1 second. My dog's starting to yelp.
Oh. Yeah, I don't see the Chargers-Pack. Oh, we skipped it. That's why. It was just so unmemorable. All right. Are you helping your yelping dog? Let me read some snapper chats. All right, Gadzooks, who we met up in Hamilton, Canada. So what NFL coaches do you believe are getting fired this year, boys? Freddie Kitchens. Dan Quinn's gone. Pat Shurmur, probably gone. Who else? Flores will make it. Rivera will make it. Vrabel will make it. Yeah. Adam Gase, yes, you're right. Adam Gase is a one and done. And Matt Nagy, yeah, if the Bears miss the playoffs, Matt Nagy's fired for sure. Fangio's staying. Adam Gase does coke. Doug Marrone probably if they miss the playoffs, just because they can cut him easily. So that I can't name everyone who sucks. I can't name everyone. Matt Patricia will stay. They gave him too much money. All right, Blue Comet 1991. Put some respect on Devin Singletary. Hashtag Bills Mafia. Bills Mafia. Yeah, Bills Mafia played very well. And they're going to make the playoffs. They are going to make the playoffs. Matt Nagy's in trouble, man. Matt Nagy is lost, and it's his fault because they traded up to get Mitch Trubisky. No, I don't think Nagy's going to get fired. They're going to fire Trubisky first. That's sad. Big Daddy Sizzlify. Other than back to San Diego, where would you guys relocate? The Chargers, if it's up to you, just send them to St. Louis or up to Oakland or something. Yes. Do all that shit. I guess Tree's dead. Okay. Yeah, I would say just put them in an existing market that already has a stadium. Just make it easy on us. They shouldn't be in LA. They should not be in LA sharing a stadium with the Rams, who Stan Kroenke built that shit with his own money, and he doesn't want Dean Spanos fucking eating his Cheetos out of his pantry like the Clippers do the Lakers. Beast of Metal 1999, is that a commuter I heard in the background 5 points or a difference coast people? Yeah, yes, it is the commuter. You have very good instincts. Yes, they sent it to me because I'm an influencer. Yes. It's a good speaker. It's affordable too. It's not bad. Are you back?
Sorry about that. Yeah, my dog had to take a little tinkle. So.
Oh, yeah, that's good. I'm down
Sorry
to Paul Neary here. All right, so you can skip ahead.
Paul Neary?
Paul Neary for $5.
I see.
I know it's early, but Lamar for MVP can't wait to have the Ravens lose in the divisional round after getting my hopes up. Yeah, last year they got the shit kicked out of them by the Chargers of all teams. I think it's going to be different. This year. So
just need some time.
I need some time. All right, we didn't do the Packers and the Chargers. So the Packers are
still division.
Yeah, they're
not Super Bowl. They got smoked.
The 1 week that they were talking shit as Super Bowl, they proved that they weren't ready.
Mm-hmm.
And
I would say the Packers are still, the Chargers are still purgatory, but they've got a shot at coming back to wild card. They just need some more time.
Phillip Rivers don't want to give it up.
Of course.
All right. And let's read some snappers, and then we'll do all the bye week teams as well.
Dirty Bird for $5. It's YouTube's money. How are y'all doing tonight? Pretty good, man.
Yeah. Now
Dog's
that I got
here on his side. He's just a little cold. Just trying to warm him up a little bit.
Yeah. You don't really want me to answer that. Like, I'm in a crippling depression. I have anxiety every day, and
Welcome to YouTube, dude.
Yep,
that's life.
It's always funny when someone's like, "Hey, how are you?" and you just say, "I'm fine," and you don't want to be like, "Hey, I cannot get out of bed some mornings."
Well, I mean, if people say that, it's like, man, the fuck up, you coward. Right. Fucking piece of shit. No one wants to hear that.
Yeah. Don't tell me about your problems.
You asked for my opinion.
Right. Or I asked you how you were doing, and you're just like,
yes.
Yeah. Can't you just say you're fine like everybody else? That makes it seem awkward, and then they answer good, and then you just keep walking.
Yeah. This is a lonely existence. What can you say?
That's how bad humans are. We can't even make worthless small talk and make it.
Of course. What's wrong with small talk? Fuck small talk. We sports are nothing but small talk. We do nothing but
people. Yeah, I would be if any of you actually like us or think that we're redeemable people. If you were to meet us in real life, you'd be like, these guys are fucking awkward as shit.
Oh, dude, I am the king of the awkward situation. Don't even get me started on that, dude.
Right.
Don't even get me started. And on that note, Mitchell Israel for $2. I have made up a nickname for Daniel Jones, Derp Jr.
Pretty much.
That warm your heart 5 points?
Yeah, Fumble Jr. More like it. Read some.
All right. The Skeptical Taco for 10. Assuming the Angels can't land either Cole or Strasburg, who else should the Angels go for? Well, I know Jake Odorizzi, I think, is a free agent. They might go for him. I would say
Rendon.
They might make a trade. I mean, do you think they go after a Kershaw or something like that? Do you think they have the resources
Kershaw's
to do
gonna
it?
Play his whole career with the Dodgers, man.
I don't know. Apparently, the Rangers might be rumored to get him.
I don't know. Maybe to go for you.
You Darvish. Jesus. I eat bats, dude, for 2. Why aren't any teams looking to move to Canada?
Thank you.
Probably for the stable American dollar, for population and interest in building an arena.
But
Montreal is like the rumor for baseball, and that's really about it.
They have free health care.
Higher taxes, too.
Why wouldn't you want to go to Canada? I mean, it's free. And their prime minister dressed up in blackface. So.
He somehow won a re-election.
Dude, that tells me that Trump's getting reelected. If Justin Trudeau can dress to that level of blackface and just be that outright and be also embattled in scandal, Trump's
dude, Rob Ford was embattled in scandal. He won multiple re-elections.
It's true. But Rob Ford was funny. He was hilarious.
Dude, Donald Trump's hilarious too, man. People are flipping out over Kurt Suzuki wearing a MAGA hat.
People don't want to give up the drama, right? We can't have a boring president, That's why they should, I don't know, whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Nicholas Rijwani for 10. Now that Carlos Beltran is manager, what are your thoughts? Also, where were you two when he struck out in the 2006 NLCS Game 7?
I was crying to myself so back then I lived in like 1,000 square foot house and was broke out of I think I was losing money every month to the point where I was like crippled in depression about I hadn't gotten a raise at my job since the day I walked in there. And like him striking out was like just the cherry on top of a very depressing year, especially since those Mets were in first place like all year. And then they just fucked up. And then as Carlos Beltran, I was like, did you learn nothing when you hired Mickey Callaway? Right?
I don't get why they hired Beltran. That's such a Mets move.
The problem is that Wally Backman went and beat up his girlfriend. He should be the fucking manager, But now we got Beltran, and they just whiffed on Girardi, who should be the manager. So, yeah. I mean, where's a guy, that knows New York well, that's won a World Series in the, I don't know why you wouldn't want to hire that guy, but maybe he would have been Willie Randolph 2.0,
But Carlos Beltran was carried to a World Series, and he's going to be bringing back Terry Collins.
Yeah, that's true. Why bring back Collins, though? He's going to have to look.
They're bringing back Terry Collins. Everything's coming up low mouth.
It's our asses that are in the jackpot right now. All right, so the Falcons definitely tank offs.
They are definitely tank off. They're garbage.
Bengals tank offs. Mm-hmm. Saints in Super Bowl contention. Easy.
Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. What do we do?
Rams, I would say
wild card.
Wild card.
Wow. This is it. Let's save this here. You read some Snapchats while I save this.
I can. Select a boy for 5. I have a feeling that the Vikings will shed the monkey off their back this season, and I say this as a Colts fan. Well, legacy of failures have fallen left and right, so I don't know, maybe.
What's the definition of the monkey? Like just getting to the playoffs? Is that it? Because
maybe making the Super Bowl.
I don't think making the Super Bowl is a real thing. Just FYI. But you can you can call me stupid like I did when everyone said that the Giants weren't going to win the Super Bowl, and they did. So I know why you should hate me, but I think they could definitely make the playoffs and probably maybe win a game. Optimism is a very funny thing because it gets crushed easily. That's why I say
optimism easily gets crushed. I'm just waiting for it for the Steelers.
Yeah, trying leads to failure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, Oshawott, peace out, man. Thanks for modding, bruh.
Take care, Oshawott. Mecky Wilson for 2. Grab your pitchforks, Giants fans. Target Cats. Are we talking the musical?
No.
Because I would agree with both.
Yeah. Memories all alone in the moonlight. Blah, 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 blah. All right. I've never seen Cats, the musical.
Neither have I.
Is it by Woodward?
And now I just reloaded everything, and now I got to scroll back down because I thought we were. No, we were not. Lightning 10 for $2. Could Wings 10? Yeah. That's more luck based on the lottery because even then you've learned the last couple of years you could have the worst record in the NHL and still get the 4th.
Or you could be like the Rangers and get Capo Caco and Artemi Panarin and just suck lots of Richard. Mm-hmm. That's what you're doing now. Mm-hmm.
Sucking lots of Richard.
Yep.
That's a descriptive name to put it. Let's go. Fly Latory for 2. Isles are about to win 10 straight. What? Well, that's what good systems do. They help you win, and they're also playing the Senators, which also.
Well, the Rangers played the Senators last night and got beat 6-2. Mm-hmm. They got the shit kicked out of them
because you are the Rangers. You have no defense and questionable goaltending. Yep. That's why.
Yep. Drive that stake in further, just right here.
Another one for you, 5 points. Joe Batson for $2. Jets and Giants Empire Tank Bowl.
You're hurting my feeling. 3 wins between the 2 New York, New Jersey teams. 3 wins.
I still wish Buffalo would have won more games in MetLife than the Jets and Giants combined. That ain't happening, though.
It might happen.
I know the Jets won at MetLife. And then the Giants, they won in Tampa, and I'm trying to think where the other one they won at.
They won at in MetLife against the Redskins.
Yep, that's it.
That's
so they've tied Buffalo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Keegster here in Seattle, the local news channels try to hype up the Storm to oblivion. Nobody cares. What's your opinion on the Mariners for the next years? Mariners are
they're fucked. They're in a deep rebuild.
Yeah,
They've been blowing everything up, and they'll probably keep blowing it up.
Yeah. Like they blew it up and then continue to blow it up. Like
yep.
They suck. Llama Lord still alive. Can't wait to watch NC State die to Clemson. Is that in college football or college basketball? Clemson,
probably college football.
Yeah, Clemson really hasn't played many teams in the football right now. The Sting, Lakers, what are your thoughts? Dwight Howard is playing really well, and I hate it. And I don't want to admit anything. I can't.
Dwight Howard, I'll still watch
it. I can't.
The Simpsons since 90 for $5. Alter Bridge greater than Creed AB is basically Creed sans Scott Stapp, which is a positive. I was at the last Sharks game, worst game I've been to in 20 years. I think they got crushed in that game.
Why would you imitate Creed? That's like someone trying to make a sports channel like mine. Like, don't you know I'm awful?
It's like trying to get...
Right. It's very flattering when you see someone, I wouldn't say rip you off, but just do the shit posting style. It's very fun. I like it. I like seeing others come up. As long as they're good, you know. It's very difficult to suck. It's very hard to suck. I've been doing it for years.
Let's go Niles Ayer for $5. Did you guys see the fit that MBS threw at WWE Crown wrestlers to leave, and Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill him?
I did not see the fit, but I know that Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. He did not.
Everyone knows Jeffrey Epstein didn't.
Yeah, his autopsy was consistent with homicide.
Yes. Nathan Sobel for $5. Ravens fans saw some oddly clean football. The audience was quiet during the defensive TD since people thought it was going to be Brock.
Isn't that terrible?
I think everyone. And instead of like a loud cheer, it's like, oh, we got a touchdown. Nice.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like whenever there's a play, because of replay review, like you don't celebrate until it's confirmed now. Like you can't. Just nothing is fun anymore. Nothing is fun because you know it's going to be taken away from you. You know,
it always.
It's today's
Mason Mahoney for $2. Mason Mahoney repping Hamlin and Chester.
Yep, Denny Hamlin from Chesterfield, Virginia. Right.
Mr. 415 for $2. Best baseball team in the 2010s. Giants, right?
Easy.
Well, Giants would be up.
No,
say
easy.
Maybe.
They won 3 World Series.
Red Sox wouldn't.
You know, Red Sox were good too, but the Giants were consistently excellent.
They had a dynasty.
Yeah. Mad Bum is now. Who knows what's going to happen to Mad Bum?
He'll probably sign with the. There's a decent.
Oh, okay. Beast of Metal is educating me on Denny Hamlin. Read this one while I look up Denny Hamlin's birthplace. I thought
Beast of Metal, 1989. Hamlin may have spent virtually his entire childhood in Central Virginia, but he wasn't born there. I think his birth city is the key to his choking habit. Was he from Atlanta?
Oh, he's from Tampa, Florida.
Whammy.
He was born in Tampa. Denny Hamlin. He's from Virginia. Come on now. It's just like I was born in Alabama, but am I an Alabamian? Come on. NJT Monmouth _ coastline. That's got to be a new one. New Jersey Transit Monmouth Coastline. Okay. Interesting name. I like it. Is ref ball going to cause Bottlegate 2.0? At some point, I think a ref is going to get drawn and quartered out there. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Like, I remember that ref in Brazil
Yeah, he
where,
got
like,
beheaded.
he apparently, like, argued with, like a player argued with him, and then the ref stabbed him. They literally took the referee, the fans, they decapitated him, and then put his head on a severed in the middle of the pit.
Mm-hmm.
This was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I was doing something on that. I remember I was like most violent rivalry. It made it into one of my videos. You know what's funny is like I've done so many videos and I'm so old and I can't remember shit. Like sometimes I see like mascots and I don't even remember their names. I'm like, fuck, what is?
Yeah, this was earlier than I thought. It's 2013.
Right. When I was like 13 or 10 years old, I could name I knew all the states and all their capitals and all that shit. Now I can't even remember a video that I researched last week.
Yep. Here as I was, like, the ref stabbed the player's chest. And then the mob took retribution on Silva. They stoned him to death and they cut his body into pieces. They could see the clearly of the gory incident. There's footage of this.
Yeah. You don't want to watch the footage. It's like faces of death. Yeah, I remember when I Googled that, I found a picture of his like severed head just sitting out on the pitch like a soccer ball. It's like, hey, we got an extra one here. We can play now after the game with the ref's head. So yeah, we live in America. We can't kill refs, which kind of sucks, you know. All right, Alex Moreno for $4.99. Are you still laughing? You're like cutting in and out. Is your battery dying? Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know. I mean, my internet just getting slow. I don't know.
Yeah,
As I said, it's a different.
Yeah, that's right. You're not in
like,
Yin's
area.
basement. Alex Moreno for $4.99. You guys should be charged for murder, unlike Jeffrey Epstein's killer. What is wrong with you guys? Your Creed singing made Steve choke on a sandwich and laugh himself unconscious. Well, thank you. We try.
Oh, jeez. Sorry.
Hey,
Sorry.
you guys killed
I'm
Steve.
sorry you don't have a manager anymore, buddy.
Yeah, you're going to have to take over, buddy.
Steve, if you're hearing, send us your address. We'll reimburse.
Yeah, he's not sending us his address. Jags Rule 21. Minshew Mania was fun while it lasted, but now it's time for Big Dick Nick to lead us to mediocrity. While our defense stays getting wasted by trash scheming, hashtag fire Coughlin, hashtag fire Wash. And you don't even have Jalen Ramsey. Like, he's just gone. Mm-hmm.
Yep, and Ngakwe is getting pissed, and he'll probably be.
Ngakwe! Sorry, I just couldn't resist. Mm-hmm. All right,
we're going to GN for $5. Roger Penske, longtime race team owner and former part-time owner of CART, buys Indianapolis Motor Speedway and the IndyCar Series.
I think it's a good move. Go ahead.
It's frugal, like it's a nice.
Yeah, I think they need a capital investment, and somebody like Penske who knows how to market and grow a business. I think he's the right guy to buy Indy. Or this could be the signaling of the death knell for the whole thing. But I think IndyCar racing there's too much fun. It's too much speed, you know, like it's a good competitor to NASCAR. And I think Penske is a good choice to buy it. So my thoughts. All right, come on, let's finish this out. I think we're at the end.
Let's keep on rolling. I know, I'm gonna get it out. Jags Rule 21 for $5. I also have to say one thing: Steelers are going to the Super Bowl.
Oh my God, Steelers are going to the Super Bowl.
Steelers gain Super Bowl every time. Jordan Randall McKendrick for $6. Put New England down in division. They're not as good as the name suggests. They needed a wake-up call loss, and Baltimore provided. Also ripped the alt.
Yeah, no.
The Bungles can still do it. The Bungles could still go and.
No, as we learned last year, you never downgrade the Patriots. Never.
That's why I said I felt like that shit happens. They weren't going.
Mm-hmm. Counting the Patriots out is like just like in WWE or something. Like when the champ is out of the ring and he's down. You know, tonight's not the night, buddy. that Hulk Hogan gives up his title. It's not the night.
Uncultured Barbarian for $2. Which team will win the Mike McCarthy sweep?
Win. The Jets will hire him. The Jets.
The Jets will do something stupid. They'll pretend they've won everything, and they'll...
I like this next question a lot.
Sounds about it.
I really like this next question.
Omar Rosales for $2. Not sports related, not favorite all-time video game. All right. Omar, my favorite's like the Road Rash series. That's always been a hot spot.
What system?
Yep.
Are we just talking about all time?
Genesis.
Oh, no. I mean, like all time. Well, he's saying all time. I either got to go with Vice City or
That's a good
GTA 3. Like those were amazing games at the time.
GTA 3 was hard though.
Vice City was.
No, Vice City was not bad. That was the challenge, but like the original GTA, that one was hard.
I beat that game though. I beat the shit out of the game. Vice City, when you beat that game, was amazing because you own the mansion.
That was a good ending.
Yeah.
You owned the whole city. Like that was you had a legitimate feeling of reward with one.
Yeah,
that in San Andreas.
Yeah, San Andreas too. The map in San Andreas was fucking huge. Love that game. Blaze HG, you guys gonna try to catch a game at GLA Globe Life Field in 2020?
Where's that at?
Isn't that no GLF Globe Life Field? Is that the new one? That's the new one.
Is that the one in LA?
Life Field. I think that's the new one in Dallas, right? Yeah. Texas Rangers. Yeah, because the ballpark is getting leveled as we speak.
Yeah, the other one's getting demolished.
Yeah, and this one has
which that was
like a retractable roof and all that. So, you know.
Still not going to bring people to Rangers games.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go to the D next year in 2020. I would love to catch a game from every major league ballpark. You know.
Plus, me and my girl were doing that. Like,
it's hot.
We went on that little trip in June, so we saw a couple.
Now, I went to the ballpark in Texas. I'll tell you that. That's an awesome ballpark. It's a shame that it's getting torn down. Imagine if Vince McMahon bought an NFL team from the Ratchet podcast for $1.99. Well, he just bought his own league. So
yeah, that's pretty much that. What do you think he's in Saudi Arabia? It ain't for
XFL...
goodwill. He's doing it to get money for the X.
Right. Do you think the XFL makes it 2 years this time, or just one?
They have the funding to do it, so they probably
maybe 2 years. All right. I'm gonna read this last one from Alex Moreno, and then you finish out the show. Alex Moreno, can I get a let's go poop socks? Poop socks, Seattle poop socks. All right.
Seattle poop socks. The Simpsons said, oh, sorry. I wish it were the poop socks.
Yeah.
That'd be a nice name. The Simpsons sends 90 for 2. Alter Bridge is Creed without Scott Stapp. Good. I mean, that's pretty much how it should be because Scott Stapp like ruined that whole thing.
It's literally the same. Okay.
Tucker White 94 for 2. The Five Tankers make strong argument. Sounds about right.
Yeah, but with revenue sharing, like, come on, these teams would kick and scream to get relegated. They'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking about? We're not getting relegated. We make."
Surprisingly, that list does not include Cleveland.
All right.
That is shocking. And Danny states for 5, if the Dolphins take Tua, where will Josh Rosen be traded next? I would guess the Houston Roughnecks of the AAF. Or, sorry, the XF.
Yeah, or the New York team. Yeah.
The LA team, probably.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's going.
And one more from Alex Moreno. Browns with receivers wide open. Creed voice.
With receivers wide open, Baker Mayfield is throwing ducks. With receivers wide open, the Browns look like a bunch of cucks. Okay.
That's an easy one to say, man. I think we
made it. We made it 15 minutes early now. Yes.
Like your shirt. I didn't realize you were wearing the ski, man. Nice to see you repping.
Dude, every time I wear this, when I go out in public, other alcoholics, like, they give me this. They're like, "Oh man, you're sporting the good stuff," and I'm like, yeah. All right, I'm reading this last one. We will not accept any more Snapchats after this, except for this one.
Oh, looks like we got.
God damn it. All right, you can give us your money, but we won't read it. So fair enough. After this doesn't ask. And mods, don't time them out. Let them pay us, but we just won't read it. Okay. A Midge deal is back for $2. All you had to do was tank the damn game, Dolphins. Yeah, they just ruined their own fucking tank. What a bunch of idiots.
Yep.
Can't say retards.
Terrible.
Can't do that. And now their stream is demonetized at the very end. And then Alex Moreno, look up Signs by Creed. Try not to laugh. Okay. I think I've done that before. Yep. We're not reading that. We are not reading that, Alex. Okay. Tree, do you have any final thoughts?
Man, all I say is I hope we have a good November. That's all I'm going to say. Sports ball coming out tomorrow. I'm putting the finishing touches on it now. And then I'm thinking of doing a special video about Jets Dolphins this week because of Kelechi Osemele.
The greatest game that's ever played.
I mean, dude, you can't put that in sports ball. Like, I'm going to go on for like a couple minutes and just laughing at how terrible they both are.
Yeah. You just have to have a clip of you laughing. That should be
pretty
for
much
3 minutes. Now, when you're laughing in sports ball like that, like the last one where you're just laughing, are you genuinely like laughing? Like,
yes.
That's awesome.
Like, I have a weird laugh. People think it's like, oh, he's faking laughter. It's cringe. It's like, no, that's my laugh.
So what do you get? Do you just think about the game and it
like,
makes you laugh?
Me laugh on here, it's like the same damn thing.
Yeah, but like when you're doing vocals, like you just think about the game and it's that fucking funny that it makes
pretty
you
much,
laugh.
yeah, I can do that.
It's fucking hilarious.
I have a warped sense of humor.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for the extra Snapchats that I'm not reading, Alex. And I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. All right. I'm 5pointsvids, and you made it to another dumpster fire. Love y'all. Thank you, the mods, Nick Man, Dodger of Zion, Oshawott Man, who had to leave. And if I'm forgetting anybody, Omega, Black, I'm sorry. And of course, Beast of Metal, who's a mod here, and KTO. That
much love to all you boys.
All
love
right.
each and every one of you for showing out and joining us tonight.
All right.
Thank you all.
See ya.